If you're still grinding away through endless jogging sessions, hoping that they'll build your stamina for football, it's time to rethink your approach. I see it happening everywhere. Players running 5-meter loops, steady-state cardio, all in the name of getting match fit. But here's the harsh truth. You're not training for a marathon. You're training for football. And football isn't about running at a steady pace for 90 minutes. It's explosive, unpredictable, and it requires much more than a slow jog. Football is about sudden sprints, rapid direction changes, and the kind of quick movements that can only be mimicked through real game-like situations. Your jogs aren't preparing you for that. But don't get me wrong, jogging can be beneficial, but it shouldn't be your primary form of stamina training. Think about it. When, during a match, do you ever jog at a steady pace for a full 90 minutes? You're either walking, explosively sprinting, or doing a very light jog in between. The game demands constant acceleration and deceleration. And yet, most players train like they're preparing for a cross-country race. When you hit the field, you feel tired after just 15 minutes, not because you're unfit, but because you've trained your body for the wrong type of energy system entirely. So what actually works? Small-sided games. Smaller, more dynamic games like 3v3 or 4v4 are incredibly effective.
Why?
Because when you play in a tight space, you're forced to make rapid transitions, just like you would during an actual match. Research from 2024 shows that small-sided games improve endurance, speed, and direction changes simultaneously. The limited space forces you to accelerate, decelerate, and change directions constantly. Your body learns to switch between energy systems just like it needs to during a match. These games replicate the chaos of real football, and that's why they work. But training is only half the battle. You can have the perfect workout routine, but if you're fueling your body with garbage, you'll never unlock your true stamina potential. Fuel your body the right way. We all know carbs are our primary energy source, but it's not the carbs themselves that are the problem. It's the quality of carbs that most footballers are eating. I see players downing pasta before matches, thinking they're carb loading, or grabbing processed cereals for breakfast, chugging energy drinks during training, and munching on protein bars post-session. All of this is just bad fuel for your body. These processed carbs create blood sugar spikes and crashes. You get a quick burst of energy, and then a hard crash. Your body becomes addicted to these sugar spikes instead of learning how to efficiently use stored energy. Real fuel looks different. Think white rice with a drizzle of quality olive oil, sweet potatoes, sourdough bread that's been properly fermented, and natural honey. These give you steady, sustainable energy without the crashes. You'll stay energized for longer and feel more consistent throughout the match. Optimize your circadian rhythm. Now, let's talk about something most players completely ignore: your circadian rhythm. Your body has an internal clock that controls when you produce energy, recover, and perform at your peak. Most players disrupt this natural rhythm by training whenever it's convenient, eating at odd hours, staying up late, and scrolling on their phones. Then they wonder why they feel sluggish during matches. Your circadian rhythm is controlled by light exposure. When you wake up and immediately check your phone instead of getting natural sunlight, you throw off your entire energy system. When you train under artificial lights late at night, you confuse your body's recovery signals. The fix is simple, yet incredibly powerful. Get sunlight in your eyes within the first hour of waking. This will set your internal clock and kickstart your energy production for the entire day. And for the evening, keep the lights dim. No screens for at least an hour before bed. Your body needs that darkness signal to produce the hormones that repair and recharge your energy systems overnight. Grounding. The power of nature. Here's something you might find strange but works wonders: grounding. Walking barefoot on natural surfaces like grass, sand, or soil. Our bodies are essentially electrical systems. Every nerve impulse, every muscle contraction, and every cellular process involves electrical charges. But when you wear rubber shoes and walk on artificial surfaces all the time, you build up electrical stress in your body. Studies show that grounding helps reduce inflammation, improve sleep quality, and speed up recovery. By walking barefoot on natural surfaces for just 20 minutes a day, you can literally discharge the electrical stress in your system and reset your nervous system. For footballers, this means faster recovery between sessions, less muscle fatigue, and better energy throughout matches. Plus, it costs nothing and takes minimal time, yet the impact on your stamina is profound. Your daily movement matters. Your daily movement is just as important as your training sessions. The human body is designed to walk. Aim for 10,000 steps every day, but spread them out. This low-intensity movement keeps your aerobic system active, improves circulation, and supports fat-burning capacity. It's the foundation that makes your high-intensity training more effective. Then, incorporate speed work into your training 3 to 4 times per week. Focus on short, explosive sprints with full recovery between each one. You can do 10 to 20-second sprints, 4 to 8 times per session. It's these types of explosive high-intensity intervals that will truly condition your body for football. Breathing for efficiency. Now, most players are breathing wrong, and it's costing them a lot of energy. When you're active, breathe through your nose. Your nose filters, warms, and humidifies the air while producing nitric oxide, which improves oxygen delivery to your muscles. When you're sprinting hard, you can breathe through both your nose and mouth, but always return to nose breathing during recovery periods. This helps your body become more efficient with oxygen and conserve energy. Also, make sure you breathe from your diaphragm, not your chest. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. The hand on your belly should move more, as you should be breathing deeply. This deeper breathing pattern delivers more oxygen with less effort. Start every morning with the Wim Hof breathing method. 30 deep breaths, hold for 15 seconds, exhale, and repeat for 3 to 4 rounds. This technique increases your oxygen capacity and trains your body to perform under stress. Play other sports. Here's a tip most players overlook. Play other sports. I'm not saying make them your primary focus, but maybe dedicate about 20% of your training time to them. Tennis builds incredible stamina and coordination. The constant stopping, starting, and lateral movement in tennis translates perfectly to football. Basketball improves your spatial awareness and quick decision-making under fatigue. Even boxing or martial arts teaches you to stay calm under pressure while maintaining high output. Science has shown that multi-sport athletes have better overall fitness, fewer injuries, and often more fun in their training. Different sports challenge your body in new ways, preventing overuse injuries and keeping your nervous system sharp. Tennis teaches you to explode laterally, basketball improves your jump mechanics, and combat sports teach you to stay calm when your heart rate spikes. Mental energy is just as important. Let's talk about something that most players don't understand, and it's probably the reason you feel exhausted after just 20 minutes of play, even when you're physically fit. Your mind is draining your stamina. When you step onto the pitch, your brain starts running an internal commentary. Don't mess up that pass. What if I lose the ball? The coach is watching me. What if I look bad? All of these thoughts steal energy from your muscles. Your brain uses up 20% of your total energy even when you're doing nothing. Now imagine how much more energy it burns when it's running a full-time anxiety show during a match. Your nervous system has two modes, the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous systems. The parasympathetic mode is your rest and digest state, where you're calm, focused, and efficient. The sympathetic mode is your fight or flight state, which is stressed, scattered, and energy wasting. Unfortunately, most players spend the entire match in sympathetic mode because they're constantly worried about something. But here's the key, you can control this. When you feel the mental chatter starting, reset your brain with controlled breathing. Use the 4-7-8 technique. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale through your mouth for 8. Do this twice, and you'll activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which allows your mind to calm down and focus on the present. This simple technique can transform your entire game because when your brain is calm, it stops burning unnecessary energy. Hydration. Beyond water. And finally, let's talk about hydration. Most players think hydration is simply about drinking water. But that's like assuming a car only needs gas when it also requires oil, coolant, and air pressure. Your body is a sophisticated electrical system, and every muscle contraction, nerve signal, and thought involves electricity. To maintain proper electrical function, you need more than just water. You need electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Without the right balance, you can drink gallons of water and still feel dehydrated at the cellular level. Start hydrating 24 hours before your match, not just 2 hours before. Your body absorbs water slowly, about 8 ounces every 20 minutes. So start the day with 500 milliliters of water mixed with a pinch of sea salt, not table salt. The sea salt ensures that water is properly absorbed into your cells. Throughout the day, sip consistently. Never wait until you're thirsty. 2 hours before the match, drink 16 ounces of water with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of sea salt. After the match, replenish with coconut water to restore electrolytes and potassium.